After numerous vital years in the music business, Busta Rhymes was at last perceived at the bat with the lofty lifetime grant. And during the occasion, Busta Rhymes gave a close-to-home discourse, and even gave a little jib at Diddy, the famous maker, has turned into a contender for some reports. And the most recent jib by Busta Rhymes shows he isn't on the side of Diddy. Yet before we begin, try to hit that buy-in button to get greater big-name substance. We should go everything began at the essential BET grants, where Busta Rhymes was at last being perceived for his effect on the business. The rap symbol as of late gotten the esteemed Lifetime Accomplishment Grant. At the BET grants, you could say Rhymes was overpowered by the event prestigious humorist Marlon Wayans made that big appearance lauding Busta's melodic splendor and stressing his significant commitments to the business. Assuming that you know Busta, we are glad for him in this room, since everyone realizes he merits it. He is a decent sibling, an extraordinary man. Wayne expressed bittersweet tears euphoria. Should have been visible in Busta's eyes, you see. Diddy has confronted allegations in the past for his treatment of youthful specialists. The year 2005 saw allegations evened out against Diddy by Jadakiss, a hopeful rapper who guaranteed that the terrible Kid Pioneer kept his distributing freedoms prisoner. However, the matter was ultimately settled. It made a permanent imprint on Diddy's standing. All the more as of late Pharrell ended up entrapped in legitimate unrest, confronting acclaim in regards to the similitudes between his creation for Robin Thicke's obscured lines and Marvin Gaye. Must surrender it where Diddy's contribution caused a commotion. The claim separated music pundits and fans, prompting conversations about the limits among motivation, and counterfeiting a jury concluding the case for Marvin Gaye's kids and granting them $7.3 million, saying Robin Thicke and Pharrell acquired from that tune. Yet the show didn't stop there. Mason, another craftsman, once under Diddy's tutelage, as of late stood in opposition to the abuse he confronted. He made a proposal to repurchase his distributing privileges. Yet Diddy answered by setting a condition which Mace couldn't meet these occurrences, cast a focus on Diddy, and bring up issues about the manner in which he takes advantage of youthful specialists under his consideration. Apparently, Busta Rhymes, a carefully prepared craftsman who comprehends the aggravation of concocting melodies and verses, has become burnt out on the mistreatment of youthful craftsmen in the business. In an astounding turn, he uncovered how could he once recommended that he modify his melodic style, an accommodation that Busta dismissed with regards to his creative trustworthiness. This disclosure let us in on the sort of control Diddy has over his specialists, and his need to see all that done as he would prefer. Busta's remarks in regards to Diddy's tenacious need to show off his abilities and look for approval from others just develops the secret encompassing their perplexing relationship. Yet this is only one of numerous charges we have heard concerning Diddy, beside taking advantage of youthful rappers and his need to control the course of their vocation. It appears Diddy is additionally associated with an additional obscure demonstrations. This carries us to the bits of hearsay encompassing Jamie Foxx's new hospitalization, which ignited a flood of new hypotheses. While some have excused these cases as simple happenstance, an expanding number of fans have dug into paranoid fears, with fingers pointing towards Diddy as the guilty party. Hit Jamie Foxx's basic unexpected problem, which prompted his hospitalization, happened only a couple of days after he had given an understanding into what went down at Diddy's gatherings. So a tweet proposing an association between Jamie Foxx's hospitalization and Diddy's alleged gay gatherings further filled the hypotheses anyway. Nothing has truly demonstrated that Diddy was straightforwardly involved, and the unexpected problems Jamie experienced still remaining parts. A secret town vehicle jumped out the town vehicle with a camera, say, "Yo, Puffyo, you must allow me to movie this, the entire thing. We really want to record this, Playboy." He was like, yo, let him through. And I'm similar to Oak, I'm through. And I had the huge standard camera. It wasn't like this. Yet there's one more episode that individuals have thought Diddy's contribution in his job including the unfortunate passings of Big Deal Smalls and Tupac Shakur Eminem's collection Kamikaze, included gnawing verses straightforwardly focused on Diddy, suggesting an association among him and the unfavorable end of Tupac Shakur. These provocative verses started one more series of contention, leaving many disrupted. Moreover, LAPD investigator Greg Caden's examination concerning the killings uncovered joins among Diddy and the occurrence. However, these disclosures might appear to be truly convincing. It seems like many individuals were frightened of Diddy and have as of late emerged to talk past the high-profile debates. Other alarming charges have arisen. Diddy's ex, Gina Hewen, otherwise called Virginia Robbery, ventured forward in 2019 with claims that she was genuinely harmed in their relationship. In a progression of uncovering interviews, Virginia nitty-gritty an unpleasant excursion, tormented with mental profound and actual torture. She affirmed that Diddy continually contrasted her with his other ex, Cassie, painting Virginia as the awful one, while saying Cassie was better. Virginia guaranteed that Diddy had likewise constrained her to end 2 pregnancies for him. Regardless of whether this is valid, is difficult to say, yet the steady talk about Diddy has not helped. His case got pregnant in October, likewise a similar that very year Oak. And in the midst of the hurricane of charges and debates, it is critical to recall Busta Rhymes' effect on the music business. Many could have neglected, yet Busta Rhymes is known for his charming exhibitions, complicated rhyming strategy, and lightning-quick conveyance. His profession in the business started when he began a hip bounce gather called Heads of the New School with Charlie Brown, Dinko D, and Cut Digger Milo, where he exhibited his ability with collections like A Future, Without a Beyond 1991, and Time 1993. These early works established the groundwork for his future independent fame. That very year, the band was confronted with many difficulties and needed to separate. He tended to this when he was accepting his Lifetime Accomplishment Grant, where he said, "I'm saying this since I was terrified when Heads of the New School separated in light of the fact that I ain't have any desire to be an independent MC. I ain't similar to the obligation of making a full tune." Yet, in spite of the hardships, Busta Rhymes delivered his presentation's solo collection in 1996, called The Approaching, and the effect was significant. The collection placed the main 10 of the Board 200 graph, setting Busta Rhymes' situation at platinum confirmation, a demonstration of its enormous business achievement anyway. This was only the start of Busta's melodic excursion, with a sum of 9 studio collections in his possession. Busta Rhymes kept on pushing limits and reliably dazzled pundits and excited fans, with each resulting discharge teaming up with a variety of music's best gifts, including Mariah Carey, Janet Jackson, and even Diddy himself. Busta exhibited his flexibility and capacity to consistently mix his remarkable style with a diverse scope of sounds. All through his vocation, Busta Rhymes became known for his earnest conveyance on cuts like a clan called Journey's Situation and Woo-Ah Got All of You Under Control. Yet he said the very first record he cut with a quiet conveyance was Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Could See, which he says was motivated by Q-Tip and Diddy's recommendation to restrain things during a meeting with Life. In addition to Time's new series, The Gathering with Shaheen Reed, Transport Abbas said that he made fun.